Alright, I'm going to record my reaction to the first episode of RWBY Volume 7. I've never done reactions to any of the previous ones. In fact, this is the only time that I've actually been caught up. I don't know whether this is going to get uploaded or anything, but I'm just sort of recording it for posterity. Who knows? I guess there are sort of things where I'm not going to be able to rewatch, or I'm not going to be able to watch for the first time, Volume 1, Chapter 8, or any of the preview trailers, or any of the things like that. I can't rewatch Volume 3. You know the episodes, you know the chapters that I'm talking about. I mean, I can watch them again, but I can't watch them for the first time again. So, I just like to record this, I guess. Just make it happen.
Manta 5-1, welcome home. Please continue your approach to Atlas Docking Bay Omega 12. A security team will meet you there. Over.
I don't understand. What's happening here?
I don't know.
But we are here. We got the lamp to Atlas, so I guess we'd land and get some answers.
I'm not so sure. I've never seen our forces deployed so aggressively before. If we land in a stolen ship, there's no way the security team will let us anywhere near Ironwood. They might even take me back to my father. So... Winter, put some distance between us and the fleet.
You don't have to tell me twice.
This looks so cool.
Many have described these as uncertain times, and while that may be the case for the rest of the world, I can tell you what is certain.
Say typo broadcasting no subtitle.
Remain strong, and it will remain safe. That is my promise.
General Ironwood. He looks... tired.
James, what have you been doing?
This isn't right. None of this is right.
Manta 5-1, we've noticed a detour in your route. You are to make your way to Docking Bay Omega 12 immediately. Do you copy? Over.
We're kind of running out of time here, kids.
We need to ditch the ship.
Agreed. Get lost in Mantle and buy ourselves some time.
I'm telling you, my sister can take us to Ironwood.
Weiss?
A reminder.
Huh?
Failure to cooperate with Atlas military personnel is a punishable offense. If your sector is
Winter?
under lockdown, please
No offense, Weiss. But I'm not sure that's a good idea anymore.
There's obviously something very wrong. If we can just talk to her, then we...
Look, I'm not even sure we should be talking to Ironwood until we know exactly what's going on with Mantle.
But everyone calm down. I know someone who can help with both.
Manta 5-1, you are to make your...
Jeez, lady, take a hint.
don't know why the mantle area, or this part, makes me think of Genlock, even though not really.
Come on now, hurry. It shouldn't be much of a walk.
Is this many soldiers normal?
No. At least, I didn't think so.
Show your teeth.
Ooh. Maybe we should pick up the pace.
You have to remember, the kingdom had just lost the Great War. The people of Mantle needed a sign of a brighter future, and that sign was Atlas. After all, a home in the clouds is about as bright as it gets.
We are here for your safety. Thank you for your cooperation.
Unless you're the one having to look up at it.
This whole city, it just seems awful.
Yeah? You don't like it here? There's plenty of space out in the tundra.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Atlas is the greatest kingdom in the world, all right?
Hey!
We can't cause a scene.
The embargo's got us in a rough patch, but it'll blow over. You'll see.
We try and help the other kingdoms, and this is what happens? I say let them rot!
I apologize. I didn't mean to insult you.
Stupid faunists like you wouldn't understand.
It was worth it.
Failure to cooperate with Atlas military personnel is a punishable offense.
Hey, wait! That was wild!
We are here for your safety. Thank you for your cooperation.
And no more heavy lifting, you hear?
This place looks terrible.
Ah, it's good to see you again, old friend.
Ah, yes. Have we met?
Well, this is off to a fantastic start.
Cybernetic optical implants? You adjust them every 10 years or so?
10 years is a long time.
Maria! Yes, with the cybernetic optical implants.
That's
I
cool.
adjust them every 10 years or so. Oh, wow! Has it been that long already?
Oh, I know. I age like a fine wine. Would have been here sooner if I hadn't run into these jokers. At the time, I thought they might need my guidance while fighting a little old sphinx.
Oh, did they?
No. They had much more complicated issues.
And this is?
So impatient. I didn't think I'd need to introduce one of Atlas's finest minds.
Working in a place like this?
He likes to keep a low profile. Something I've come to realize none of
Hey,
you
is this
know
guy
anything about.
Penny's-
You can call me Pietro.
Finest heart, too. This pharmacy is just where he volunteers when he's not building the future of Atlas.
I'm just trying to imagine the
alongside
shape of the
Ironwood
hand
up in the
sitting on
clouds.
the
Oh,
side
it's
of the
stuffy
chair.
up there. Down here, I get to help the locals and have a little fun. I'm currently working on shoes that make you dance. You want to try them on?
Yes! Before we get to that, we were wondering if you could help us. We came to Atlas hoping to talk with General Ironwood, but, What exactly has been happening here?
Wait, on the other hand, I would have
The
expected...
fall of Beacon took a toll on all of us. James was no different. I couldn't tell you exactly what it was he saw there, but it changed him. He's
scared.
Paranoid would be the more appropriate term. You have to understand, it wasn't just the Grim. Someone completely dismantled Atlas security code, made it their plaything, and made us look like traitors to some and buffoons to everyone else. Whoever managed to do that is either a genius or one of our own. I fear the answer may be both, and so does the General.
Dr. Watts, I'm
Maybe
guessing.
Atlas isn't as safe as we thought.
After we came all this way, we can't just leave, can we?
How does the council feel about all of this? Or Winter Schnee? Do you know anything about her?
Well, the council's so scared they'll agree to whatever he wants. Though some representatives from Mantle are... Wait, you're wife Schnee.
Wait, what was it that you were trying to say about Mantle?
You painted it.
What?
Is everything okay?
You must have made the
You're
arm.
Team RWBY.
You know us?
Oh, my girl, I do. I most certainly do. And I feel like such a dunce for not recognizing you sooner. My daughter's told me so much about you.
Your daughter?
Trouble.
Wait!
If I am right about this being Penny's creator, I don't know why I expected that someone like him would have been up higher as well.
I guess the city defenses aren't doing much.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
Jeez.
Well, we didn't come this far to fail now. Hey!
Those windows look like a crosshair. Oh, I love that Crow will just punch something. Penny 2.0?
Darling, why don't you say hello to your friends?
Sal? You?
It is such a pleasure to see you all again.
Penny, I thought you...
Died?
I didn't think she'd be able
I
to
guess
be
in a manner of speaking, she
recreated.
did. But we were able to recover her core from Amity Arena once it had made its way back to Atlas. It took me some time, but...
I'm as good as new, better even. And now I'm the official protector of the city.
That's my girl. We're not going to let a little ripping to shreds stop us, are we?
No, sir.
This is strangely wholesome. Sounds like Penny to me.
We have so many things to catch up about. I cannot wait. It seems we will have to wait. Let's talk more later. I can't wait to hear about all your adventures. I'm very excited for the whole experience.
I can't tell if I completely understand what's going on or have like a million questions.
And thankfully, I have about 1,000 answers. But let's get out
It's
of
like
this
3
way
orders of magnitude
I have
fewer answers than
absolutely
questions.
no idea who that child was. Is she important somehow?
That was unexpected.
Never a dull moment.
But I wouldn't say unwelcome. I was honestly expecting things to go a lot rougher.
Good work, team.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, pal! I'm a licensed huntsman. Just help save everyone?
Okay, so I assume it wasn't just some hooligans that captured them, but actual official Atlas.
Let's
I
get
don't
them
know,
loaded
some
into the next
official
transport.
Atlas recovery team.
Just trying to help.
What is the meaning of this? What are the Aesops even doing down here in Mount?
Ace Ops.
Doctor, good to see you. Well, we heard a report of an unauthorized ship making an unauthorized landing, followed by an unauthorized use of weapons by non-licensed huntsmen.
Listen to that music.
If we could just talk this out.
They'll be able to talk this out once they get up to Atlas. Let's move out!
Now this is much closer to what I was expecting.
Keep dreaming about a better world. You keep wishing for some clarity. Always hoping that a lightning bolt is gonna save you from this gravity. You're holding out for some romantic life. Maybe you'll wake up in a world of charm. Oh, but what deep can set you free? You don't have to dream. Your life's a masterpiece. If you just believe, then all you see is all you need. Right now, your hopes are shattered.
So we're going to be seeing more of what's these douchebags. More winter will be welcome though, I hope.
When you don't know where to turn to, and you're sure all hope is gone. When the day you waited for won't come, and dark won't yield to dawn. Trust light. Open up your eyes. Trust
Ironwood testing Oscar? Or, I don't know, trying to verify Ozpin's credentials? Seemed like a very mild intro opening. It was still nice. But at the moment I've still got 6. 6 is opening fresh in my head, and it's gonna take a while to sort of push that one out. But also not every song, not every opening can always be better than every previous one. Good start. Hi. I'm recording this 3 weeks after I actually recorded the reaction to Chapter 1. At this point I've decided that I'm going to upload the videos, even though I'm still a little concerned about how reactionless I am. I'm not particularly happy with my Chapter 1 reaction, because it's Well, looking back, I was extremely silent. That's probably a combination of having recorded for the first time a reaction video, recording with a webcam. That's not something I'm used to doing at all, so I was very self-conscious. I'm still very self-conscious about it, but I decided I think it's better that for completeness sake, I would like to include it anyway. If this is not acceptable to Rooster Teeth, that's fine. I totally understand. But in general, I know that I prefer to see people's sort of full set of reactions, rather than just skipping. I might cut this bit out. But I know that... where was I going? So I know that this reaction was not very... well, there wasn't much reaction, to be honest. I was very self-conscious about it, recording with a webcam, first time recording a reaction. And I'm also just not someone who tends to externalize reactions very much. There's a lot going on in my head, but very little of it actually comes out. And I thought about it a few times during the reaction, but it was a bit late. Usually everything was sort of processing in my head, and then a bit later I'm thinking, oh, I didn't comment on any of those things that went through my head. So this one was probably quite disappointing, especially things like the penny reveal. I went back and looked, and I think you can barely see anything on my face. Didn't even say anything. But trust me, that was a very touching moment for me. Also, the opening, I don't know why I was so... I don't know why I had such little reaction to the opening. Again, I think it is because, as I mentioned during the reaction, that I had the Volume 6 opening still so fresh in my head, and I was a huge fan of that one. So again, this was probably just a this is different and it's weird sort of thing. But it really didn't take long. Basically, watching the chapter again off camera, I immediately found it a lot better. And by the time that I was watching chapter 2, I was so into the opening. I am so for this opening now. Yeah. Anyway, disappointing first reaction, but I've decided I'm going to upload these anyway and make a better effort at trying to externalize my reactions as I go on. That doesn't mean I'm going to probably still be very overt about it, but I will try to make more of the things that are popping into my head come out of my head. Yeah, so that's it, basically, for now. I'm here just about to record my reaction to Chapter 4, so I'm going to go do that. And I'll see you next time, I guess.